Within hours after Natalie Holloway disappeared, friends and family rushed to Aruba to find her. Now they scoured the island and even searched Aruba's notorious and dangerous crack houses. It was devastating to Natalie's mother for the police to suggest Natalie failed to show up for her flight back home to Alabama because she was in a crack house. But it was a theory that had to be checked out. The search turned up nothing. No Natalie, no clues into her disappearance. It's hard to imagine now, but in the first days after the disappearance of Natalie, many of the people searching for the missing teen were optimistic that the case would come to a quick conclusion. They would soon be proven dreadfully wrong. Now, we're approaching the lighthouse area here, and that has some sort of relevance to the story. I mean, I don't know how we piece together, but how does the lighthouse area fit into this?
The only thing in my mind that raises a question about the lighthouse area was during the early days, I would say it was probably Thursday, maybe June 1st, when Dave and his brother Phil were doing some searching at the lighthouse area, and they were on four-wheelers. They saw something that was very disturbing to them. It was a Aruban policeman. It was two of them, and they had their police car. And they were parked in front of one of the boulders, and they had the trunk open, and they were scooping things out of the sand and placing it in the back of the trunk. And it concerned Dave and Phil at first. What they thought of immediately was they were placing that they had recovered Natalie's body and were placing it in the trunk. Phil and Dave immediately jump on the four-wheelers, head towards the police car. Well, they see them coming, slam the trunk, jump in the car, and take out across the sand dunes. So, you know, what were the police gathering that morning? What did they pick up out of the sand? No, I don't know, and I think that always has gone, you know, that's always been a concern of Dave's during this entire investigation.
Tim Miller and many others scoured this place, but it's a big place. I mean, you think of it as a small island, but if you're actually down here on the ground walking through all these thorns and the cactus and the lava rock and everything, it's really a big place to search.
Oh, it is. It's overwhelming. But, you know, when we were coming into Aruba, we were thinking, oh, it's a small island, maybe a few little, you know, maybe a hotel here and there, little tiki huts and everything. And when I flew in that night, I thought, my gosh, it's like we're approaching Atlanta at night. I mean, it just looked like it's going to be just an overwhelming task to begin. But, and there's so many hiding places. I mean, you think about, like I said, all the abandoned buildings with the 15-foot chain fences with the 4-foot barbed wire on top of that. I mean, what is up with that? What are they trying to keep out? It's just, you know, I think we all described it as real sketchy, some of the areas. And some of the areas are so desolate. And the abandoned, there's this old oil refinery. I don't even know the name of it. Maybe it's in the Baby Bay Beach area. It's like in a whole abandoned community. And it's just endless, the hiding places. Absolutely endless.
Coming up, Beth Holloway comes face-to-face with the parents of Joran Vandersloot. We go inside their tense first meeting in a moment.